What is going on at Kingsland Town right now? It's hard to know fully what's going on, as the messages coming out of the club seem mixed and are not very clear at all. However, in this video, I'll try my best to tell you what is happening at Kingsland Town Football Club. If you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment to share your views on anything raised in this video. And one quick thing as well, apologies for the croaky voice in this video. I am a little bit ill at the moment, but felt it was important to update you all on the situation at Kingsland Town right now. On with the video. Kingsland Town were formed in 2010 as a Phoenix club due to the previous club Kingsland FC being wound up. They gained promotions early on and in 2016 were brought by current owner Stephen Cleave. This change in ownership did not stop the rise of the Linnets. Two successive promotions saw Kings Lynn play National League football for the first time and meant they were only one promotion away from the Football League. They would survive in the National League by virtue of there being no relegation due to COVID, but would make the second round of the FA Cup for the first time since reforming, beating Football League side Port Vale thanks to a goal from now Blackpool player Sonny Carey. Despite that success in the 21-22 season, Kings Lynn were relegated back down to the 6th tier. The 22-23 season for Lynn would be filled with ups and downs. They had kept a lot of the squad that had been relegated the season before and added a few players to it that would round off a squad that could compete for the title, and compete they did. Kings Lynn reached the second round of the FA Cup again, beating Football League Doncaster on the way, but would miss out on promotion to AFC Files on the last day of the season. The task of promotion was not helped when a certain Tommy Widdrington left to join his current club Aldershot as the run-in approached. A second-place finish meant the Linnets entered the playoffs. Unfortunately, for standing manager Mark Hughes, disaster would strike.
Jones with the throw in long forward down the line. Good strong header back though. The ball in behind here for Hemmings to get on his bike after a gain. It's Ashley Hemmings now bearing down on goal once more. Hemmings just forced wide. Still Hemmings! 1-0. Kidderminster get the breakthrough. And finally Ashley Hemmings is able to beat the goalkeeper. Kings Lynn with the momentum in their favour, but ultimately Hemmings has just proved to be too hot to handle so far. Still with plenty of bodies here forward from that long throw in into a dangerous area as well. There's the equaliser. And well, it was an instant response. Ben Stevens, it didn't take long at all. And we're back all square. Loose touch there to present the ball back to Brown. Forward to Amari Morgan-Smith. Brown's involvement has been few and far between really. He's made a run off the ball there, but it didn't come his way that time. Byrne now forward to Brown. Neat slip ball through back to Richards, and there's Morgan-Smith. And Kidderminster have their lead back. It's that man again, Amari Morgan-Smith. taken short in the end. There's only one defender out there. Into the centre now, there's the goal! Shane Byrne! The skipper's on the mark for Kidderminster. Also the added factor of, as Kidderminster try to protect their goal, well, there might be a way here, we'll come back to that in just a moment. The ball here through, it's Brown bearing down on goal here, Zach Brown! Surely now for Kidderminster! Jubilation again in front of the travelling fans!
A 4-1 defeat to eventual playoff winners Kidderminster would mean Lynn would have to go again in the 23-24 season, but that makes it sound like it was an easy task. During the summer of 2023, Kings Lynn had lots of players whose contracts were expiring. Due to the fact that they hadn't achieved promotion, these players would have to have a pay cut. Fair enough, lower league, lower budget. But the wages some of these players were offered were ridiculously low, to the point where it was not financially viable to sign on with Kings Lynn. So a lot of these out-of-contract players understandably left the club. Captain Michael Clunan, who of all players understood the finances the most as he was an accountant, went to Scunthorpe, where he was joined by Tyler Denton. Gold on Matteo went to AFC Fylde, and Aaron Jones, Theo Witherington, Zane Walker and Ollie Scott all left to join their former manager Tommy Witherington at Aldershot. New players were brought in, but were not at the quality, and I get the feeling, without naming names, some other players wanted to leave Kings Lynn, but couldn't, as they still had another year on their contract. However, despite all this turmoil and player changes, the squad that Kings Lynn have should not see them in the relegation zone. Poor performances have not only affected league position, but attendances as well. Ticket prices for Kings Lynn games are on the slightly expensive side, but that's not bad when the team is doing well. When the team isn't doing well, however, it can turn fans away. At the Banbury game I attended here on game day, there was only 604 fans, a season low. It was after this game Stephen Cleeve released the finances for this game and for the upcoming away game at Southport, which, as you can see, showed Kings Lynn would be losing money. Stephen Cleeve has also said the club would need £300,000 to see out the season. While Stephen Cleeve is talking to investors, that £300,000 looks a long way away. Having read the forums and gone to the Boston game, it looks like the future for Kings Lynn is short. The lack of clear information from the club has left fans seriously and understandably worried that their club might go under for the second time in just 15 years. The lack of clear information was sadly demonstrated after the Boston United game. During the Boston game at the Walks, the game was stopped. After the game, I read a statement from Kings Lynn and wrote a pinned comment on my video, first of all condemning any bad language used, but saying it was homophobic language. However, it seems it was actually racist language used instead. Now, while neither homophobic or racist chants are acceptable, it's quite forthcoming for Kings Lynn, as they should be aware of what was said. If they don't know what was said, how can they punish the fan or fans that were involved? The lack of information from Kings Lynn is poor for a full-time club and has led to many rumours. There were rumours after the Boston game that the catering staff had been sacked, and even though a member of staff came out and said they were, Stephen Cleeve has said they walked out. Cleeve has also come out and controversially told the fans to not complain if they don't have a club to support, which is quite clear information, but not what you want to hear from your club's owner. So what do I think will happen to Kings Lynn? Well, I certainly hope they can see out the season. As I've said before, I have many great memories from watching Kings Lynn, and hope to make many more. However, that's what I hope will happen. What I think will happen is Kings Lynn will go out of business and not see out the season, leaving fans and a community without a football club to support. I hope it doesn't get to that point, but it's the only way it seems to be going right now. Once again, we have reached the end of another video here on Game Day, and if you have enjoyed this one, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment to share your views on anything raised in this video. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.